Do you recognize this run right here? But more importantly, do you recognize this road? Is it coming back? Is it coming back? You remember that day on a cruiser bike that I had? That painful day on a cruiser bike? We're at Cypress frickin' Mountain, baby. We're on the North Shore again. Quite the heifer.
Isn't it freaking beautiful? Wow.
And believe it or not, I've lived in the Lower Mainland my entire life, and I have never skied Cypress using the lifts. So I've skied Cypress plenty of times, but typically I'm going up Strachan early season like you've seen to ski the first snow of the year.
Don't wanna be a Canadian idiot.
Or I'm skiing Christmas Gully to get a sunset lap at the end of the year. I have never once in my life skied this mountain, and it has the most terrain in all of the North Shore. It was always more expensive of a ski pass, so I never ended up getting it, and I just stayed at Gross. But I'm freaking stoked to check it out today. We've got a perfect bluebird sky spring day, and we're gonna shred Cypress. Now, this run's special. And for anyone who remembers, in 2010, this is where Alexander Bilodeau won the first gold medal for Canada, man. Gotta love that, man. God bless that man.
23.17. Reads #1. He is on top of the leaderboard with one more to go.
They call it Bilodeau's gold, I believe. You can tell that's like an Olympic pitch freestyle run. So in the 2010 Olympics, Cypress, I think, did skier cross. They did moguls. They did kind of the freestyle events. I don't think slopestyle was actually part of the Olympics back then.
Considering I only usually come here in October and May, there's quite a bit of snow. Look at that, eh? I have never seen this with snow. Wow. It's really cool being on this side, because every time I come here, since this is really south facing, this whole black mountain side gets hammered, melts really quick, and then that side holds more of the snow. That mountain right there, called Hollyburn, and you can actually ski a lot of these tree lines if you know where you're going, back into kind of the back end of the gully here. But Rob and I have actually made we're trying to make burgers up there one evening, and we forgot the burger meat. It's a good memory. We'll have to rehash that this spring or this summer, the Summit Sunset Barbecue mission. So Gross last time had a lot of the city views. Cypress gets all the views of the house down. So another one of my favorite spots to enjoy a mountain sunset is up on the top of Sky Chair. We won't see a sunset today, but we will get to see, you know, we'll get to see the views. There's Baker poking out. We'll definitely be climbing that this year. So Baker's there. You can see right there is the windmill. So that's Gross, where we were skiing the other day. You might not be able to pick it up on the GoPro, but I'm hoping that the slush is in full force still. I hope it didn't freeze too much overnight. Morning. Holy shit. It's actually gorgeous up here, man. What the hell? A little warm up on the groom ski.
Stay away from that old Bible man. Don't you take that fruit he's holding in his hand. Just one bite and you'll be swinging with the band. If you hang around that old Bible man, if you should come across a viper in the night, that's when you get the hit that makes you feel alright. You'll be high and trouble's out of sight, so don't you hang around that viper in the night. You'll be high.
She's still crisp.
Blow by. A little blow by. Reasonable cliff signage. It's a cliff to flat, but coming on the right, you'd be good. Time for some music. All this tree skiing is probably really good. Corn, baby. Wow, dude. just enough snow, but barely. So it makes sense Raven Chair's closed. That was dumb. There's no way out of here. Sweet terrain under the chair here too. It's so south facing that it definitely just gets sun wrecked. This was pretty daft. I wanted to see it though. Worth it. I'm saying that now before I know if I have to boot pack that steep pitch. Isn't it freaking beautiful? Wow. No, I'm not talking about the penis, the alien mushroom, and the flower. I'm talking about Bilodeau's gold. Right there, Bilodeau won his gold medal. There was no landing. That's enough overshoots for one day. Having a good morning?
Yeah, it's amazing.
Right on. You can't beat sunshine, can you?
No.
So from this side, right beside the eagle chair there, all those glades are fully skiable. Those are called the detention glades, and I can see a nice shoot line right through the middle there. Sick on a pow day, so I bet that holds pretty good snow. Everywhere you go, just views, man. Look at this. Pop out of the trees. Hello, Water City and Corn Farm Express. This might not have enough snow, but we're gonna find out. Woo! Watch for stumps. I'll show you how you got. Slash, great run. Have a good day. All right, let's do Bowen face. Almost looks like an interesting gully run right through there. Not today, but they would. I just can't get over the views everywhere. fucking bumps. We're gonna do the lift line again. That rode pretty good. I just gotta watch out for the odd shrubbery. And there's kind of 2 drops at the bottom. I wanna make sure I link this time. You can get your steps in on this thing, eh? All day. Just treadmill. Oh, that's good fun.
Yeah. Enjoyed it.
Thanks, bro. Well, I gotta say, it's a lot nicer riding the lifts than it is climbing up this cat track. This is the sky chair, and that run I always ski at the start of the year. I come down this kind of cat track, and then I cut off on whatever that run is there. So it's hilarious. The views are absolutely incredible. You'll see when you get to the top of the sky chair. I mean, you've seen it before. You've seen me ski Cypress. I think we're gonna go do Top Gun right now. Top Gun is like the most difficult, according to the website, the most difficult run on the mountain. But I think there's probably lots of like sneaky tree lines and gullies on this mountain when you kind of get a hang of it. This is actually a nice groomed run. I always wondered what this looked like. At the start of the season, this portion's all grassy. I actually never knew that this was actually fully groomed. Wow. Right? And then look how gnarly the North Shore is to our right here. How are you, bro? Good. Right up there, that's Strachan Peak proper. And right in there is Christmas Gully. You might remember we skied down that in the sunset last year. So we climbed this ridge. The gully's back there, right back to the Saucin Crest Trail. This fence is a good call because it keeps all non-backcountry skiers away from getting lured out into the backcountry. It gets deadly real quick. This is sick. Oh, they should call this the Corn Express. Oh, not anymore. Ba, 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 ba. Isn't that sneaky? Well, I will do that again. I really enjoyed that. Oh, thanks.
I want to keep that camera on your head.
That's all right. Always more worried about my manhood, you know? I always hate these little crotch crushers, you know? Aha! What could be better?
I-35 with the top down, to tell a hater they should get like me. Seem like everybody wanna
Oh yeah. Not by too much. Bow, 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 bow. Oh. Shattered dream. Losing My Religion by REM. Whoa, I wouldn't say that's really a skiing song, but it's a good song. Low life is bigger. It's bigger. Now we need something faster. This is all sick gladeage in here too. And it's soft. Oh, that's a banger, dude. You'll be able to guess this one. These trees are sick. It's the corn harvest extraordinaire in here. Need to introduce myself. I'm a man of will and taste. Been around for a long, long year. So many men know the taste. I was round when Jesus Christ at his moment died in vain. Made damn sure the fire sealed his fate. Pleased to meet you. Won't you guess my name? Woo. Petersburg, when I saw it was a time for change. Perfect corn at the generous rank. Oh, those big trees are sick. took her out. It was a Friday night. I walk alone to get the feeling right. It started making out. She took off my pants and then she turned on the TV. We got a little Blink 182 playlist, some Offspring on here, little Chili Peppers. It's a good skiing playlist. Gold on. Don't want to cliff myself out here. Oh, I love this. Woo! It's just like I'm kind of just out here shredding my own corn lines. These big trees are sick. Woo! Okay, have a good day, man.
You too, have fun.
After all, I knew it had to be something to do with you. I really don't mind. If I go crazy, then will you still call Superman? If I'm alive, and well, will you be there holding my hand? I'll keep you by my side. My ache for kryptonite. Took for granted all the times I never let you down. What a freaking line! Ew. I love lines. Ski lines, ladies and gents. So freaking good.
Got a confession. I don't know why I've been sleeping on Cypress my entire life. This place rocks. It's the most expansive of the North Shore resorts, and it truly feels big. I thought it would still feel really small, but there's a lot of terrain to explore here, and when it's mid-season and all those gladed areas are ripping hard, it would feel like a really big place to ski. It is a big place to ski. Cypress really blew my expectations out of the water. The run of the day was definitely the line under the lion's chair, where I could just rip around, have those couple hits, and then Top Gun Glades combo, come off the sky chair, hit those Glades. Top Gun, sick run. The old growth on the right, super fun. And I also really like the Glades off the sky chair to the left. I definitely didn't even unlock too much of this mountain. There's so much more to unlock, and I definitely want to come back to ski it next season. Honestly, springtime's the best. You get the sunshine, you get the predictable, soft, sunny snow. It's just so much damn fun. I don't understand why people start going to the beach or they start cycling, running. Come on, guys, it's ski season still. Springtime is prime time for skiing, and there's no lineups because everyone just seems to give up on skiing. So get out, slash some slush, enjoy spring skiing, and stay spicy, folks. I'll see you in the next one.